Here's the theremin. People ask me all the time, like, what is the theremin? Well, the theremin is very simple. It's been around for 100 years, and it's one of the first electric instruments ever invented. And these Russian ladies do it much better than I do, but here's a demonstration without the delay. So just think Star Trek theme. And then if you add the delay, which is it's a Keeley modded delay, which is a very poor use of you can use any delay really, but it's a very poor use of a very good pedal. Sorry, Robert. Instant fun. And if you ever want to mess with your sound guys, you know, you just leave it on a little bit. And you hear that? It's like a feedback or something. But it's really a fun toy. And you can probably achieve this with a pedal or something. I'm sure somebody saw it as a stomp box. But again, it's like, it's a part of the show. And it's a fun toy. I have a couple of these. Are all a little bit differently. But this particular one is made by Moog. So, and then there's an Ernie Ball volume pedal and a couple of power adapters to run the whole thing. The rack, at the very top is my secret weapon. The very top is called a PDI 03 Palmer Speaker Simulator. And people go, wow, you use a speaker emulator. It's a speaker simulator. Well, that is one of the most articulate, best sounding boxes for guitar I've ever tried. And it has saved me on so many occasions, especially when you fly in to do gigs and the speakers are really bad. And we kind of marry the speaker and the Palmer, and I cannot say enough good things about that box. It's really one of the great inventions for a guitar. I think everybody should have one because it's really clear, it doesn't color it, and it does something to the mids that's really, really special for the front house. A couple of Beyer wirelesses. These Beyers, if you plug the cable in and you plug the Beyer, I can't tell the difference. So if I can't tell the difference sitting this close to the amps, people in the balcony won't be able to tell the difference either. So there's a tray of pedals, TC chorus, another delay, and a reverb that runs with the Carolan. There's a 2290 TC delay, which is I'm using a very poor way. I just use a little bit of slapback. So we're basically using the Space Shuttle for a slight slapback, but it works. Below that is the Twinkle Later, which is the buffered effects loop for the Twinkle Land. Geek Talk 101. And below that is the SSL channel strip, which we use for acoustic, and then I use a monster power supply to kind of run the whole show. And that's basically it. So, I mean, again, this rig works for me for this particular band. If I was in another band, or if I was doing something else, maybe I wouldn't bring all this stuff. But you know, like I come from like the three-piece school, and you gotta like cover a lot of real estate. So when they get these big chords. And it sounds really good. And we use these EV monitors, and I have the guitar coming through the monitor, and I use this Beyer vocal mic, and I don't know, it's easy. It's easy when you got good stuff. But no, again, it's like, I've seen guys with an Epiphone Les Paul and a little amp that costs $100, like completely rock. So again, guitar is tactile. It's about how you play it, and then the gear is like a means to an end. So as long as it doesn't fight you and it makes it easy. So.